Do you remember the Liver King? Well, this is him now. Oh.
Okay, real quick. P.S. What I'm hoping is that you, Joe Rogan, are thinking, I'm going to choke that motherfucker out, lights out, I'm going to choke him out. And I kind of hope that if you win, that's how it happens, because like to wake up from that dream, that's a good feeling. And then anything else that you could break on me, break it on me. I hope that you won't feel me tap. That's never happening, tapping, because I have something actually to fight for. Actually, that's my family. I have a principle to fight for. That's what I'm, what if he actually does what he's saying? What if that would be interesting? That would be interesting. What do you have to fight for? You're fighting. I hope you're mad. You should choke me out. You know how to do that. You're trained. You're trained. You got a black belt. Black belt in jiu-jitsu. I hope you choke me out. And if you don't choke me out, these other limbs will be interesting. Should be very interesting. That's the PS. It's just, I already thought about my game plan. I don't have a plan. I'm not going to train. But I hope you've been training. And I'm ready whenever you're ready. If it's tomorrow, that will be great. Let's do it as soon as possible. If it's not tomorrow, then just whenever you're ready. Yeah. This is actually happening. And just remember on the backside, this is good. It's fun. It'll be fun. It'll be like, there's real tension, a real fight, no, shame on you, bro. Shame on you. I'm going to make you pay. I am going to actually make you pay. And what you pay will be donated to Good and True. So that's how barbarians bleed.
This is like the least fraudulent thing he's done for his entire career, and he got arrested for it.
I did lie about taking steroids. It wasn't really plural or multiple. It was really, I should have said, I take steroid.
So the quote-unquote health mogul model, what exactly was this guy's appeal again? Essentially, he looked funny, and he had a very weird diet that he claimed to use, but he didn't claim that he was on any sort of drugs. I mean, he obviously was, but he of course denied it. Then it was exposed, completely blown out of the water. Some would dare call him a total fraud. But out of nowhere, Liver King just came in swinging, posting how he wants to fight Joe Rogan. These videos are completely insane. You gotta see for yourself, man.
Joe Rogan, I'm calling you out. My name's Liver King. Man to man. I'm picking a fight with you. Yeah. I have zero training in jiu-jitsu. You're a black belt. You should dismantle me. But I'm picking a fight with you. Your rules. Whatever you want me to weigh, I'll weigh it. I weighed 190 this morning. I'll come to you whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready to go. I'm on a vibration plate, by the way.
Genuinely, how am I supposed to comment on this? How am I supposed to take this video and joke about it and make it even funny? It's a joke in of itself. Craziest part is, even after the arrest, Liver King still keeps talking about Joe Rogan.
Some guy, he thought if you just put him in jail, have the Violent Crimes Division, have them come arrest him for a terroristic threat, and the whole time that terroristic threat you thought was a bomb or something inside that box was actually a present back for you and your mothership colleagues for having my wife and me in mothership that I've held on to for a while, just looking for the right time to give it to you. So the terroristic threat that was reduced to I actually don't want to say any details nor any names. But that's how you get ready for a fight. And you thought the videos would stop, but they will never stop because, when you fight out of a principle, you got an infinite amount of venom. And then we'll hug and unite. Not before, because I gave you that chance. You didn't want to do it. I'll still invite you to do it after, and we don't have to hug after. But at some point, you have to capitulate something. And real tension, real fight. Can you believe it? Restraining orders and stuff like that. Well, no laws will be broken, I can assure you of that. No details will be spoken either. Somebody knows his way around some things, and I invite you to tune in. There's free Wi-Fi all week. Ask me what the password is for the week free Wi-Fi. It's awesome.
But it does look like that Liver King is backing down and no longer confronting Joe Rogan, as he sort of admitted defeat, saying Joe Rogan got a point when he was featured on the IRL stream.
It's just not responsible as a man to do what's next. So I'm tucking my tail, I'm retreating. Joe Rogan gets a point, a really excellent point. You get that point. That's what you did. I'm still inviting you, Joe, after this fight, to have dinner with my family, to get to know your family. And it's just a principle. It's hard to debate a principle that's indivisible as the principle. King time. All right, guys.
Thank you for your interview, sir.
Yeah, brother. Anyone want to... look, I don't mean to be curt or anything. Y'all wanted to get a picture, and I'm not suggesting anyone wants to get a picture, but I'm not going to hang out because my family's waiting. If anyone wants to get a picture, let's fucking get a picture, because I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge before I get legitimately arrested.
Credit where credit's due. Liver King does look quite well for Liver King standards in that clip. But from his recent posts on Instagram, yeah, it's not looking too great. Instead of Joe Rogan, he's now going after another enemy, the Netflix documentary covering the Liver King. And obviously, considering I'm assuming the documentary is very negative on him, the Liver King is not even willing to mention the director's name. The name of the director being Joe Perlman. So we got him beefing with Joe Rogan, now he's switching his Joes over to Joe Perlman.
And so when motherfucker pieces of shit try and unravel the gift that is my family, like the piece of fucking shit that tried to make a movie and they called it the Untold Truth or something. That slimy fucking garbage piece of shit, the director who will never say his name and deserves what he gets. What we should do to make him pay is boycott every fucking movie that he's ever made prior. And then every movie that he's ever going to make, y'all should look up who made Liver King, the movie, the director, and you should delete whatever you've downloaded from him, because he didn't he didn't tell the truth. And they're never going to get it by doing more destruction to people, lying to people, to try and... My family deserved better than the movie that was made. My family's way better than the lies that have been shared. And so my family's received like that wherever we go, who's seen the movie. And so that's really why I wanted to do this podcast, is because that's not okay for my family. So the guy that directed the movie, we should boycott all those. We should unsubscribe to anything and or related to the guys that made the long video about the no good. It's not good and true, not good and true. And the vigorous loser clown from Thailand, not good and true, not good and true. We should unsubscribe. And I just want to lock this down. For every single one person that unsubscribes, every $1 I'm donating to a charity that does good and true. So lock that down, vote with our dollars. Actual change can actually happen. Less good and true now into the world. More principles get locked down.
I wasn't editing in that squeaky sound in there. I don't know what was going on. How are you going to host a podcast and then have that sound just blaring throughout the podcast? It kind of defeats the purpose. But speaking of the documentary that's on Netflix, it has the craziest cast. It has Dan Bongino, Bert Kirshner, Piers Morgan, Logan Paul, Joe Rogan, Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger. What kind of movie is this? What does Arnold Schwarzenegger... I'm assuming it has to do because he's also ripped, right? But we now have a new Liver King enemy that he wants to fight, and that is Seth Rogen. Not Joe Rogan, Seth Rogen. The guy that smokes weed and played Donkey Kong.
Good morning, primals. From the vibration plate of the greatest state in the world, Austin, Texas. Texas is the state, just to be clear. Bags under my eyes, haven't slept a whole lot. And it's been an amazing gift. When you fracture the physical, don't sleep, don't eat much, drink much. You go deeper into something else. You gotta maybe express something else. something else. Ask me what the password is to Wi-Fi. I can't wait to share it. So, good morning, primals. What I'm doing, do it with me. Get the early morning sun through the eyes on the face on the skin. Get the bare feet connected, anchored, grounded into the earth. About to go do that with the pups right now. Down there, that's where the Dobermans go to play down there at the water. They like to do a stick champion game. That's what we're about to do. And we're going to go somewhere today here in Austin. If anybody knows where Seth Rogan's, the other version of him that rhymes with blow, if anyone knows where his family's going to be today, if you could let my team know so that we can stay within 200 yards, not close to them, to stay away from them. Oh, please, actually, I redact that. Don't do anything to their family. If we go somewhere unbeknownst to us today, if anyone who's around us can alert us that there might be anyone with the last name Rogan around, then I'll happily go the other 200 yards. This thing will help me make certain. You know how good that feels on the ankle? That part where it bounces, jewels like that? It's making my ankle strong for that. What do you call that one? The heel hook one. It's making it real strong. But for that one, the bone's getting bigger. So that's what's going down today. And then we're going to go to the Capitol at 7 p.m. every day. We'll be at the Capitol where they make laws. Rogan versus Liver King. Yeah. I don't know if you might know who I am. You might not. It doesn't really matter the name, but it's Liver King. I'm picking a fight. Who's it with? Seth Rogan. It's with Seth Rogan. And what's it for? Family. It's for family. Joe Rogan is from California. I'm from Texas. Grew up on military bases, born on one. Been Texas really my whole life. Really my whole life. It's where I'm from. My mom was born here too. From Texas. I'm a Texan. Welcome to Texas. We're friendly. But we do things different here. You're about to find out how different. King time.
So there is a lot of craziness surrounding the Liver King right now. And I can't even get to all of the just like slop that he posts on his Instagram reels. Imagine if your dad had 3 million followers on Facebook. That's the kind of stuff he posts. I thought his stuff would be have a little more production value to it, but no, he's just like whipping his phone out and just talking. He's just yapping. Yeah, he has like 3 million followers on Instagram, is only getting like 3,000 to 7,000 likes. Yeah, dog, it's over. But for one final plot point, and this plot point hasn't even happened at the time I'm recording this, Liver King is hosting a got out of jail party. I know it's most definitely a very good moment for your loved ones when you're back free from prison, but he was in jail for like a day, if that, and he's hosting a got out of jail party.
We're at dinner, almost a little fight started. It was like something about we were going to the Beyonce concert. We paid an enormity because my wife's favorite song is Halo. She's going to sing it to me. She's been learning to sing it. But we had this like tectonic, not overused family matter. Between family is where it will always remain. But so hurtful, man. So hurtful. So we know we're not going to no Metallica concert. Plus, I'm wearing an ankle bracelet now. Thank you. I don't know if I can say his name, so I'll just say Blow Seth Rogan for some weird reason. It just came out. Thank you for the ankle bracelet. So we couldn't go to the Beyonce concert. Great. Okay, cool. You know what's next? Let's do this. I got out of jail. Yeah. What do they do? It was getting out of jail party. Let's do that one. Getting out of jail party. It starts at my place on the lake in Willis. And I invited like just everyone close to me in my ecosystem. Chris Ritchie, if you don't come. Guys, if you're around Chris Ritchie and he makes any excuse in the world, you should definitely give him a tip or a bonus, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm definitely going to pat you on the back and I'll give you extra special noogie. But I love you, Chris Ritchie, for your heart.
The full video for that was over 11 minutes long. Since when could you post 11-minute long Instagram videos? But as I was editing this, since today is the day of Liver King's got out of jail party, he posted this that more succinctly describes what's going to go on and the rules of it, instead of burying it like 7 minutes into an 11-minute video like he did previously.
Yeah, good morning, Plums. Let's go on a walk. Yeah, look how happy. Look, yeah, okay, mate. Oh, yeah, good tidings. Hey, Primals, good morning. Good morning, Primals. I just did a great morning with my queen.
Was that just supposed to imply sex?
Now I'm going on a walk with the boys. I don't know if you heard, it's my get out of jail party today. We can't go to the Beyonce concert, or we could. But what we're choosing to do is obey the laws of Texas and be grateful for being able to party with family today. It's my get out of jail party. If you're close to me, you're invited. If you're a real primal and you're a barbarian, you might be invited. If you show up and you're uninvited, I'll just tell you, thank you for coming. I'm not asking, but you're not invited. But we're a friendly state, you know. That's what today's gonna be like. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna make a lot of videos for the next 4 or 5 days. And then I'm not gonna make a lot of videos for a long time. Family matters are in order. Fist bump, pound, lock it the fuck down. Okay. What'd you say? What is that? Primal number 1? What'd you say, bro? Oh, son, my name is Blow Slogan. Oh, wait, hold on, you're not supposed. My name is Blow Slogan, yo. I'm a big bully and I'm untouchable. I can do whatever I want, that's right. A black belt in jiu-jitsu, you said? I'm a pretender. A charlatan.
The caption to this Instagram post says, "Get out of jail party bully versus Liver King today, Saturday, June 28th, 2025, 12 p.m. There's gonna be free Wi-Fi. What's the password? Who knows it?" I'm assuming that's the Wi-Fi password there. All caps, no spaces. Then why did you put spaces in the post? Bonus $1,000 real money to the barbarian that replies at first in the comments, eats liver, smiles for camera, and says, "Good morning, primals." And 100K to the Barbarian Foundation. Fist bump pound. Lock it down, bro. Can somebody in the comments please explain to me the weird fixation, like how much time and effort was dedicated to posting about the Wi-Fi password to this party? So even at the end of making this video, I still don't understand why he wants to go after Joe Rogan in particular. Obviously, I understand he's salty now because he got arrested, but what was the inciting incident? What did Joe Rogan do in particular to get this guy so mad that he crashed out so hard he got arrested for it? Even after he got an ankle bracelet, he's still taking pot shots at Joe Rogan, obviously just not mentioning him by name. But I just like to let you know that not all of his crash outs have to do with Joe Rogan. He has some incredible videos that he posted on Instagram that are just completely not offensive, but why would you post this? And that's what we'll be ending the video on.
If it's bad and destructive and it affects one person, one man, I might allow that bullying to happen. But if it affects more than that one person, especially their family, I'm not going to watch that happen. Let's see if I can do this back. Okay, it's Corey Clay just left me a message. It was freestyle. It's a rap battle. Corey Clay, the old name was B. What was it? Dirty B. Dirty B. It's a rap battle. Chipper chattel, tittle chatter, chipper chatter, chitter chatter. Can't think, no time. King time. Look at me rhyme. Here we go. You're talking about Joe Rogan, not me. No harm to do to he. He barely, not a real man can stand. Proud, honorable, a fight. That's what I demand. That's what I demand. I can challenge you to a fight. I can withstand. I can demand. I can go deep. Creep. My name's Joe Rogan. I'm the big bully. I can talk shit about anybody. But anybody As a real man is a king. Sometimes it'll sting. He'll punch back, fight back, challenge you to a fight. Any day, any night. Always ready, never retreat. Got doggy treats for axe and mace. A real mace. Choose your weapon, Joe Rogan. Any weapon, any choice. You already lost, so did I. Because I would die, and I will. It's a dream come true. It's a rap battle. Has nothing to do with Joe Rogan. He wasn't hurt in the process. Nobody was hurt. Release me of that gift and that guilt. I'll sift and I'll silt. Sift and I'll silt. I'll hurt and I'll bleed and I'll cry and I'll die and I'll fly and I'll reinvent and I'll get bigger and stronger and do all of the Liver King. I make fire. Every heart's desire, the passion that I scream, that I'm barbarian and bleed. It's my family. You ever heard of family? It's warm. It's fucking cozy as fuck. It's warm. There's a fire. Liar, 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 liar. Oh, look at the sun. Look at the sun. Done. The name never mattered. Always the message. Embarrassed, probably a horrific freestyle. Corey gets the first one. Won, win, lose. It don't matter. Pitter patter, chitter chatter. King time.